Huh?
Put it down. Put it down.
There was some years ago. You were there that time? Huh? You were there? You were at Taipei Center that time? When there's you must be there. When there was a hurricane or a cyclone. Remember all the windows where Raja put all these big tapes on all the windows. Anyway, so there was a hurricane or the cyclone, huh? Cyclone or hurricane?
Typhoon.
Typhoon. That quite often happens in Taiwan. Typhoon. So there was so one day before Raja put all these huge tapes, the big windows, the center. Is how many story? 12 story, the top building. So the center has huge windows. So he put the day before he put tapes, the whole huge window, tapes like that. Anyway, so we were doing, I think self-initiation, Yamata self-initiation, I think. We were doing.
Also Sojong?
No. We're doing Yamata. Maybe done, but I think we're doing Yamata self-initiation or something. Then we're doing Vadambudeti, and then go to the weather. Then I changed, then I did the tea offering, this one. This Dege, Edward, there was this. So, I asked Geshe, there was Geshe Tunyo was there, at the Aboriginal Abbot of Salazar. He was there. Yeah. Then few other couple monk was there. So I asked Geshe Tunyo, probably he would be better to make the tea offering. So I asked him to do the tea offering. So we do the prayer. There was huge, the wind comes with the rain. Each time it comes to the window, you might think that the whole window is broken. Each time it comes, with huge noise, strong wind hits the window. It makes you think that the whole window is broken now. Each time it comes. So then, the minute when we started this, children, this, it's called Deje, so the protector of the devas. The minute when it starts, this huge heavy rain that hits the window, so heavy, shock of the, and that was just a small, but something, what gives you a picture is the whole window is broken, you see, but not broken. So, then the minute when this tea offering is done, this is the last one. So the wind, strong wind, it suddenly went off. The strong wind, the rain hitting the window, it suddenly went off. Give distance. It was quite interesting. So actually, this is what you do. When this is one method. What you do, even though it's very short, but it's very. But of course, a person who does, maybe, of course, maybe, well, if there's actual realization Buddhism, but something good heart and maybe, more, of course, persons living more pure in morality, there, so of course, it has more power. whatever you tell the protectors, because since yourself live pure, then whatever you express, you ask the protectors, so the word carries more weight, more power. So they listen to you, they obey to you, and they follow to your wishes. So, so when there's a tornado like that, where there's nothing, in the West, they're still studying what there's I think maybe the whole organization in America is still studying tornado, still studying, but I don't think they have found a solution how to stop tornado in there. They're studying, where how it's coming like that, but but you see, I think I mentioned that already somewhere. One of the days, I think here or maybe here or New Zealand somewhere. So, of course, if there's somebody who is a good practitioner and just does the refuge practice, very strong refuge practice, strong faith, then chant the refuge prayer. Just even that will help. Just strong devotion, faith. Even that will help. Just can stop these dangers, where destroys the whole town. Within an hour, completely destroyed. Everything become pieces. Everything, things, the house blown away, and every pieces all over. Or the many billions of dollars of damage was in that city was right. The other thing, any of these dangers of weather, this is one thing one can use. There are so many other methods, but this is one basic one. Because they are connected with the weather. So they can, if they get angry with some, they can cause the hailstorms, and so when they can destroy the crops, so they can create all these things. So so some there's something very short prayer, something like that that can solve this huge can solve a small thing can solve the huge danger, many billions of dollars of danger can be solved. One time there was in Florida there was a cyclone or typhoon or something coming. Suppose come. There's one student also he was member of Geshe Zopa Rinpoche's Center, Deer Park Medicine. It was ours. So his name George Props. He is requested. He rang Geshe Zopa Rinpoche, and he rang me to. Nobody asked to pray or what. Probably he must have asked prayer. But anyway, so I just suggested him some practice. I think to recite the Siddhagava's mantra or something like that, and something else. So So while that's coming, he was doing that. Also, I did some, some purifies, and so he did a few manas of Siddhikava, mantra and few things. So it was predicted by weather people that the cyclone was going to come to Florida. But it was coming, then what happened? It went round. It was coming, but it didn't come over, it went round. So he was, I think he must have taught, I think he must have believed that his practice worked. Generally, I do remember this is translated not. I thought I might ask Pempa, my relative in Hong Kong, who is a resident teacher in Hong Kong Center. But see, it's quite important that, of course, not. I wouldn't say more important than three principal aspects of path. Emptiness in the Bodhicitta. I wouldn't say important than this is important more than that. I'm not saying that, but generally, before you build houses, or before you start projects, or even traveling, that you're not taking refuge doing like taking refuge with Dhamma Sangha, ultimate refuge, but you give them the tea offering things like that, just asking them to help, to not cause obstacles, just simply that. Which number is that? Next one.
Infinite Splendor.
So this purifies 7 eons of Nidkama. What the Nidkama is? Nidkama having destroyed stupa. So that's same. Muchu bodhisattva. And then next one is about Obala Chasalo.
Glorious light.
And then Nidkama is collected with the hatred, with anger. This Muchu and Gyaltsa with the same explanation. One get infinite benefit, it says.
Source glory.
Here it purifies the Nidkamas collected with attachment.
It's page 33 in the morning prayer section.
Nidkamas collected with the attachment. This is the Gyaltsa Muju Sam. But in other texts, I think it's also saying the Nidkama collected with the ignorance. Tejen Shaba, Semeji Kola Chastaba.
Sun and non-craving.
People who have depressions, I don't know about the lung, depression. It might be helpful to recite. In 7 medicine, but it just reminded me that similar one. Medicine, but I don't know. 51. So that might be useful to recite in, where it's that man, the depression. And that is it. Oh. Yeah, I think particular, the depression that comes without, you can't tell why, and you just might get suddenly very sad, very down. Suddenly it becomes like that. Maybe also for the lung, but I think the maybe also this one. Maybe also prepare to start, just recite itself and pray to this Buddha. And this or the Taiwan,
Glory Supreme One, free from sorrow.
The Buddha said, how to say it in English?
Glorious Supreme One, free from sorrow.
Yes, that one. Or that one. So this purifies 10,000 units in karma. So this here, the negative imprint, purifies negative imprint. Okay? So that negative imprint is the worst thing. It's the worst thing that, because it affects the life to life. Negative imprint by living on the mind, so it brings, it causes rise delusion, it causes rise the, desire and so forth, then engage in the same action again in future lives. So this negative imprint is the worst, is the most harmful thing. When I say this is much more harmful than hell realm, than hell suffering. Because hell suffering, you experience one time, then the karma finishes. It's not like in the Christian where you are ever there, you're forever there, But the negative imprint, if not purified, the negative imprint can cause the delusion to rise again, you see. As long as not purified, then, engage in negative action. All that, you see. So same also, so it purifies all it comes with the body.
Glorious flower.
So here, this one, 100,000 innocent karma get purified. 100,000 each time when you recite this. Every time when you recite this name once, it is power to purify 100,000 units of the karma. I think I mentioned already that one of the days that there's a mantra to recite. Pushpa, supushpa swaha. Then 21 times. You keep the flower, then you recite the mantra 21 times. Name the mantra, then you offer to the stupa. You sprinkle of stupa, you offer stupa, then becomes a great cause for success. Pure light rays
clearly known by
it purifies the karmas gradually with speech. the 1,000 years in the karma get purified. Then also the Yenshaba Payment was the number of Mumbarkimbala Chato. 7 eons in the karma get purified. The karma, they here, collected with the mind.
Lotus light basically known by playing.
Yenshaba Nobala Chato.
Glorious wealth.
So it purifies the pollution. And there came one before. That's also one. Using the enjoyments or whatever that you receive from the sangha. So that those obscurations get purified. But also another one, maybe not sure, but it is another another text. I'm not sure which one. Mulchitamabhata, which also purifying the negative imprints. So, whether this teaching of Napal Chatolo or maybe the previous one purifying the karma mind, maybe could be that. So this purifies the karma, having criticized to other beings. So that's one particular one, and then purifies the karmas with practice with the body. The karmas collected with the jealousness, purified. And the other one is, being unhappy with the descending in the world, although the karma get purified. The karma is collected with the jealousness. Also that mentioned in the text. But the karma collected with the pride. So,
Glorious one totally subduing.
This one purifies that you cause others to engage in negative karma. The same also. The karma is collected with the pride. One benefit is all the delusions get purified. So the name means, victory over the wars of the delusions. So in one text that purifies all the delusions. Then another one, the karma is collected with the pride. So surrendering, the karmas collected by surrendering. Another this one, another text says that causing others to create the karma.
Glorious manifestations,
having rejoiced, others have created the karma. Then if you rejoice, those newcomers. This is very important to understand. I think I mentioned one time when there was war started. I think maybe in Iraq. I think maybe Iraq. Before the SARS. That so there's a lot of people killed. I think that was put in the website or something. Practice for SARS, and then another one. 2 times I think put practice in the website for the people who are interested to do. So. Let's say there's a country that you don't like. You see, then somebody killed 1,000 people. Then if you rejoiced, those 1,000 people, people from country that you don't like. So if you rejoiced, think how wonderful it is. You feel happiness in your heart. Then you haven't killed 1,000 people, but you have collected exactly same heavy karma that you have actually killed 1,000 people. As far as need karma, exactly same. But you didn't do the action of killing. So it's very dangerous. It's extremely dangerous when because we don't have equilibrium realization. So taking partisanship, one country doesn't like another country. So like same thing in the mainland China, for example. Something happens, like 100,000 people killed or something. Then, for example, a Tibetan person, somebody rejoice that. Then that person have collected a very, very, very heavy karma, same as having killed 100,000 people. The person didn't kill, but by rejoicing, you collect the same heavy karma. So therefore, we have to so it's if one doesn't know, then you think you haven't created any need karma. But you see, by simply rejoicing, feeling happy, then you collect so so much heavenly karma. You see, same one, the person that you don't like, whom you hate, and somebody has killed that person. If you rejoice, same. You have created same heavy karma killed one human being as that person, or that person who actually did killing. You see. So you got the same heavy karma, same heavy karma having killed a human being, even though you didn't kill, but the karma same. So it's very, very, very. Also leaves negative imprint. Also leaves negative imprint on your mind. So, for example, one time the thief, they have stolen a cow from somebody's house, from somebody's family, from somebody. They have stolen cow. I think how many? I think maybe I don't know. How many thieves? Maybe 32 thieves. I'm not sure. How many thieves? So they brought the meat, and then they made food at one house. They made food, big feast, and the owner of the house, the older mother, so. She, of course, she was not involved in killing. She was not involved in the thieves. but she was offered the food by thieves, and but she enjoyed, she rejoiced, she rejoiced how good it is that what they did. So simply because she rejoiced, you see, they killed the cow, they have food. So because that next slide, she was I don't know what the reason, but she was punished by the king. One minister surrendered, and then the king punished her. What's that? No. King punished her, and it might be. So I don't know whether she had. I don't know whether she had many husbands, I'm not sure, or her children like that, grandchildren, children like that. So anyway, the story says, so all the children were killed, executed, and then they let her to carry back at home all the heads of the children. So they let her, I think 32, they let her to carry back at home with all 32 heads. So that was because she didn't do killing in the past, but she just rejoiced. So what tips, what they did, and then enjoy the food, the meat. So the power of the mind is really negative, how to say. So but, that's the one thing that you have to care for. So this is a very important one, this holy name, because this one purifies very heavy need karma, abandoned holy dharma. And this need karma, abandoned holy dharma is not easy to purify by just any mantras. This is, so I think I mentioned that other day. So from the heart, you give up. So what means that? So like, for example, you are studying a philosophical text, you say like Abhidhamma-kosha or something. You say, for example, Abhidhamma-kosha, that one chapter that talks about the measurements of the world, things like that, the world is flat and this and that, which is one view. So then think, oh, this is not for me, or this teaching is not for me. So you renounce, you give up from the heart. This is not for me, so you give up from the heart. You renounce from the heart. So that's the avoiding of the Dharma. So then the karma, how heavy it is, much more heavier than having destroyed all this, not only stupa. It sounds like stupa, Chetan, it depends, Chetan in the Lamrichemo, at the beginning of the Lamrichemo, somewhere when they talk about the four great advantages of the special qualities of the Lamrim, so then by understanding Lamrim, then you're able to abandon those very heavy need karmas. So for example, this avoiding holy dharma, these things you abandon, you don't do that. So by understanding Lamrim, if you don't understand Lamrim, then there's possibility to do this. But if you understand Lamrim, then you don't do that. So it doesn't happen. If you understand Lamrim, you are part of the Lamrim. So term name is same, Chetan. Sounds like stupa. See, very easy to understand, but it's not just stupa. It's having certain means object of offerings. So that means statues, stupa, sculpture, any holy objects. See? So while it is Buddha's teaching, it has to be Buddha's teaching. While it is Buddha's teaching, that sutra or tantra, whatever, from the heart you give out. So then the karmas are much more heavier than having destroyed all the holy objects in the world. So can you imagine that having destroyed one stupa is how that's one of the needing the 5 uninterrupted karma without interrupting another life, you immediately reborn those heavy held elements, you see. So you see, now here it means heavier than the karma heavier than having destroyed every single holy object that in the world. So when Rinpoche gave Lamrim teaching at LMB last time, this is what Rinpoche explained. Before I taught, a long time I taught is because certainly same name, see, stupa, but it's not just a stupa. So it's important to know what does it mean avoiding dharma. That's very important. If you don't know the definition, then you see, then you think you haven't done, see, or about that. So it's not quite the okay. I think if the avoiding of the dharma, if it happened, the disrespect also happened. But if the disrespect, if all the disrespect to dharma, not all avoiding of the dharma. They can be disrespect, but not avoiding of the dharma. For example, His Holiness Dujun Rinpoche mentioned in his teachings that if you burn text, the Tibetan letter, that doesn't have the whole text, just a piece. If you burn in fire, then that's if you burn in fire, it's avoiding Holy Dharma. That's what His Holiness Dujun Rinpoche said. So I checked with the Dhamma Rinpoche and also Kirtan, I think. Yeah. Because this is something that very much risky to happen. Because you can collect the missing text and many things you can collect and put some in such a house, or this is what they done in Tibet in Solupumbus. Missing pages, whatever you keep, then keep in a high respected place, then put in the outside, outside and the rock or somewhere else, or in such a house, you put it inside. There's a square, square stupa, something square stupa, and the rock. Then the missing pages, what they had, they put that inside. So it's kind of respected, not thrown in the road or garbage. So this is how they do it to not create karma. So anyway, so for example, the incense, Tibetan incense, there's many Tibetan writings there. There's quotations of the benefits of incense, things like that. However, so normally, keep it somewhere, and then it's difficult to. So what I do is, so you burn. So beginnings burn, so that if you throw away this, kind of garbage like that, it's not good. Also mentally somehow no good. But here, somehow here, the same. Kind of feel better this way than throwing garbage. However, so it's not that they're throwing like garbage, Some in the beginning, some people call Dharma garbage. Dharma?
Rubbish.
Dharma rubbish. That's not good. You cannot call Dharma rubbish. There's no Dharma which is rubbish. This Dharma, there is respect. After we take refuge to Dharma, even a missing even incomplete subject or even few lines, you see the garbage in the road, you pick up, put in a head, put in a high clean place. So they got Dharma geshes. So there's even when they see a syllable, the Tibetan alphabet syllable na or something, then because what it expresses is they see it's even one syllable is an instruction one person receiving. This is what they see. However, they put it in a high clean place, but I think this is the Dharma jewel that liberates you from, suffering or samsara. So anyway, since difficult the other way, so then there's another place to put or something. Sometimes what I do, the missing pages. So at the outside trees, there are many trees, you see, put around, whole bunch, put around the branches and then put tapes around, so there's kind of respect. But anyway, so one thing is to not have disrespect is very important. So you can, even though you're burning, shouldn't burn like garbage. Shouldn't think you're burning garbage. Then there's disrespect to Dharma. You're breaking the vow of you have taken refuge with Dharma. So by taking refuge with Dharma, she is supposed to respect. So therefore, that there are three things to practice, three things to abandon. So so that opposite to the refugee vow. So can't do that. So one Lama mentioned that. So the Manjushri said that it's not when you burn, it is not avoiding Dharma. His own Rinpoche mentioned is avoiding Dharma when you burn. Meeting scriptures or what they think that. But so the Manjushri said not avoiding Dharma. Avoiding Dharma has come from the heart, we renounce. So sometimes possible, or they just throw, sometimes, there's disrespect and I don't know. Disrespect is definitely there. So giving up from the heart, so it has to be analyzed. It's state of mind, one has to analyze what is happening or not. However, so one Lama as ideas, you see, all the letters there, when you're burning, then become one syllable, ah. The syllable ah absorbs your heart, then that empty paper, then you burn. So this way, there's no disrespect. There's no disrespect to Dharma. So like the incense box, it's a Tibetan incense box. So anyway, that's an example. There are other things. So like Abhidhamma all this is like the subject that talks about the world flat and earth is flat and proportion, all this teaching not for me, so something that you give up from the heart. Criticize, but also give up from the heart. While it is the Buddha's teaching, that which is a teaching, in some sentient view, it's just describing some sentient view. Again, there's Kala Changla, there's different explanation about the earth, So, basically, one liquid that appeared to different beings, for different beings, world, how round or left side or whatever it's, appear different. According to karma, so that, this is Theravada teaching, the giving up from the heart. Or Theravada, or this is Mana teaching, this is not Buddha's teaching, giving up from the heart. Or, that, I think, those are really avoiding the Dhamma. You don't believe, this Buddha's teaching. And also, even there, now maybe a little bit better, but some, even Chinese, the Mahayana, the masters, some don't, because they did not really make research, meeting the great lamas and abbots of great lamas and discuss and how Tantra teaching, how it happened, study Tantra teachings, how it started, where is the teaching began, where did it, every Tantra teaching, like Yamantaka, Jagara Sambhara, Yamantaka, Jagara Sambhara, Guya Samadhi, so forth. There's references. Buddha Bhattacharya manifesting that deity, such as a place, such as a sentient being, then such a time it's given, that teaching is given. So this everything has a history. Everything has a factual story, the history, how it happened. So these themselves did not really research, meet those Tibetan, great learned attendants, great lamas, and they discuss, and read, check. Didn't do that. So then just what somebody what was told about somebody, it's basically you follow like that. And the Tantra teaching, what Tibetan lamas practice, the Tibetan Buddhism, Tibetan Mahayana Buddhism, the Tantra teaching, not Buddha's teaching, it's Hindu, not Buddha's teaching. So they didn't know that Buddha has taught Tantra. Every tongue, since the name has got Tantra, there's Hindu. So things like that. Those actually become avoiding the Dhamma because while it is the Buddha's teaching. So lack of ignorance, due to ignorance, avoiding the Dhamma, due to ignorance, so that. So so this is very important. This name to recite. If you examine, especially when we study, philosophical teachings, we find very difficult, very complicated. It's not complicated, but it's just due to our ignorance, due to our obscuration. So we can complicate it, but its subject itself not inherently not complicated. You see, so it's very easy to happen this avoiding from Dhamma. So therefore, this is it's very important. So this is very, very important to this name to recite. Where is it? No, I've lost the Buddhist. So this Buddha is so kind to make this prayer in the past. For us sentient beings, the very heavenly karma are abandoned dharma. This Buddha is especially dedicated to us to purify the name to have power, to purify our sentient beings, very heavenly karma, avoiding the dharma. Okay? This one, the this one, another very, very important one that we need. So they haven't criticized the Guru. Need karmas, haven't criticized the Guru, then by reciting his name, get purified. And then regenerate samayas with Guru. So Lama Zopa explained that if you recite the name of the Taipei Buddha, how the benefits, the reason of how all these benefits is happening is then when Taipei Buddha, when they were bodhisattva, engaged in bodhisattva activities, then they all made prayer. When we become when we become enlightened, and anyone who recites our name, may this and that need karma, then each piece of need karma is be purified. They did so much prayer in the past to benefit us. So that's then, because do that, then they achieve when they become Buddha, they achieve 10 power, and the power of prayer. So because they achieve that, so their name has all the power, So when we recite, all that benefit we receive, so that. Didn't 7 minutes with his name. So here, so when you see Taipei Buddha, when you see Taipei Buddha, Tangas, statue, there's no statue. Normally you don't find Taipei Buddha statue. Even in the temples, very rare to see Taipei Buddha statue. I mean, you see paintings, but Tangas, but not. So, recently ordered in Nepal for the Hong Kong Center to have Taipei Buddha statue, 16 others Taipei Buddhas, and small jealousy in Lama Zopa, to have 1,000 Lama Zopa, and jealousy behind the jealousy statue to have many jealousy. Behind the Buddha to have Taipei Buddha. So ordered in Nepal. So now sets of Taipei Buddha statues are available. So anyway, the Hong Kong Center has, so now they can produce. So anyway, when we see Taipei Buddha Tanga like that, must pray like this. Due to all the past from now on, may I able to, like you, Taipei Buddha, may I able to, from now on, may I able to purify all the sentient beings need karma. All the sentient beings need, all the sentient beings, all the need karma. All the need karma. Instantly able to purify in 1 second. So like you tell Buddha, may I do like you tell Buddha, may I have to purify all the sins, all the nidkama in 1 second, instantly. So when we see Taipei Buddha, or normally we should do that prayer. So at the Appro's house, so there are different holy objects. So when it comes to, so I offer, I mean, when it happens, so I offer 10, anyway, signifying 10 power, or before was 5 incense, 5 wisdom, or then after was increased 7 incense. That is 7, the bodhisattvas, the quality. Then later increased 10 incense, then I go around to pray to each different objects. So Taipei Buddha, when it comes there, so Taipei also offer first, because when you're holding incense, so you offer incense, not only that, but also process 2 things together. You see, so there I try to pray the Taipei Buddha, or you see Taipei Buddha, like that. So that's very, so the same, you see how Lama Zopa explained. So if you pray every day like this, when we see Taipei Buddha, then, you see, then, that yourself will be able to help sentient beings in the future, you see, when you become enlightened being, or even before, instantly to be able to purify all the nidkamas. So, you see, we should, so you copy, we should, say, use, for the example, it's like, Medicine Buddha, Taipei Buddha, like they did here. Medicine Buddha. So, this is the Lemon Lamas, some Lamas, like I think Gelson, many Lamas, the Taipei Buddha, then they ate Medicine Buddha. So, when the Medicine Buddha is not only for healing, it's a very powerful success. It's so powerful success. So if you recite Medicine Buddha name, and generally, normally whatever you pray brings success. So important. Lama Zopa Rinpoche, that's it. So that's all. The rest in the dream. Rest teaching in the dream. Chanjo Zunjo Rinpoche Maje Bama de Luje Jeba Nyamba Meba Yukwane Kongu Abeba Ranjo Tonye Tawa Rinpoche Maje Bama de Luje Jeba Nyamba Meba Yukwane Kongu Abeba Ranjo Zhenye Dowa Rinpoche Maje Banan Jeje Jevanya Bameva Yukone Kumbu Beva Hare Rave Kurve Shinamande Bendan Dewa Malu Jive Najere Sewa Tenzin Shave Side Bado Tenjue Jepande Lame Kuze Temba Kanyam Yola Deje Juma Dan Tashe Madu Yoda Sanje Dowa Det er der pas på som er kom til at med skulle bare som er sim til at med skulle bare med able of limits gas benefit also in the meeting but that Lama Zopa Rinpoche the same quality with the me Lama Zopa Rinpoche has from now on in all my future lifetimes. Det er der pas på som er kommet til dem så på det. That which exist but do not exist from its own side, that is totally empty. Matter I who exist but do not exist from its own side, is totally empty. Achieve that is enlightenment which exists but do not exist from its own side, that is totally empty. Lead all the sentient beings who exist but do not exist from their own side, totally empty. To that enlightenment, and that is enlightenment which exists but doesn't exist from its own side, that is totally empty. By myself alone who exists but do not exist from its own side, was totally empty. Identical automatics to be able to follow holy excellent duty, but this was some of the bottom of the chest. Identical automatics, it's similar to three times this merits. And general to the particular teaching Lama Zopa so made complete class of those the most families, all of us here. And all the other organizations here at the house, organizing calls or all those who are doing service here for us. And then all the then it has of all the student benefactors and those who give up their lives to services in which all our hearts without living second to complete exercise Lama Zopa and that with may flourish forever in this world and spread in all the 10 directions. May all the Heson's wishes be succeeded immediately, all the 3 times blood no balance. May the find familiar status, able to construct as without delay a second, the able to construct and complete in abundance for the intimate descent, we must be sure to also be able to bring them to enlightenment as possible. and in all the rest of the projects and the organization building for the objects, all the social service and all the rest of the project be succeed what it be intended in everything what it was planned intended everything to be succeed immediately as well needs as well as every center on all the projects that they have and all the wish to be representing to be succeed immediately by several needs. Chedi Jabo Songa Vechuto Namba Bevada Kaya Sama Shivada Tunja Malve Sawa Shu Dada Shinge Tundan Deve Sonyan Jawa Losan Dawa Itamba Yure Banjuro Che Chumdin de Jin Shabanda Jamba Yandolo Nama Nanza Uji Java La Jatala Jumje Samba Samba Jamba Kundu Samba La Jatala the Buddha's name mantra to multiply its merit 100,000 times. Chumden de Java, Namana, Java, Janju Samba, Samba, Chamba, Kunda, Samba, Jatala, Tayada, Bezet, Wawa, Budnet, Duro, Dam, Tayada, Bezet, Wawa, Budnet, Duro, Damus, Tayada, Bezet, Wawa, Budnesom, Duro, Dam, Tayada, Bezet, Wawa, Budnesom, Duro, Dam, Tayada, Bezet, Wawa, Budnesom, Duro, Dam, Tayada, Bezet, Wawa, Budnesom, Duro, Zamge so out the Bezet, Wawa, Budnesom, Duro, Zamge so Buddha's name, not all multiplies its merit 100,000 times. Today's whatever merit we create, multiplies 100,000 times. Not all that, but all the prayer, whatever we do, and then that helps to actualize. Major Seji and Javi, Chela, Ten Lua, maybe a Tampa, Tiger, Hassaman, the Nanda, Mambe, and Nigger, and Rojo.
One was Wajan, Janga, Yawe, Tanzing, Yamawang, no more. Chosong wele mandaro mala sono jengan janan jo toso jan shen jangan yawe tanzing yamawe ngonzo no moze chosong wele mandaro Ana sono jengana jana jo toso jan shen janga yawe tanzing yamawe ngonzo no moze chosonga wele manunrum Ana sono jengana janan jo